Hi, Berry Babe here. I've been to the Walmart. I got a selfie stick and I got two selfie sticks. One had the screw-in top. Now you're on my tripod and I'm on a stool. So I've got a big Mama's on plastic chair that's been out on the porch for a long time. I wanted to get this done before the light failed. So I'm on a stool, and when I get the Mamazon chair done, I'll sit in that. I've been frustrated because holding it up like this, and when I did my backyard, I was on my knees. I like to go on and on, like you guys know, and there's just no chit-chatting when you have to hold it. I don't have to tell you guys. So I'm on my front porch, and for today, I was down 0.3, 165.1. Third day in the 165s. Now I got up at 9:30. I was a little lower, a little higher at 7 when I got on there, 6 when I got on the scale. So I am down 12.7 pounds in 20 VLCDs. And I want to give myself credit for what I lost way before, like 3 weeks before I started this round, when I had gotten down from 191 something to 168. So 168 was my last dosage weight. But I had surgery, and then 3 weeks later I put on too much weight. I was okay for a little while, and then I just started eating crap, buying crap. So I'm going to talk about my new scale. It is a Yunman, Y-U-N-M-A-N, and there is an app that I can download on my iPhone that records all of this. Now, I only used it for the first time this morning, so I don't know if what it's going to do tomorrow morning. It is 1.1 lower than my other scale, but I haven't tried that. I was afraid to get on again, because if you get on, it'll say no report, and I was afraid it would wipe out yesterday. So here are my statistics. That scale shows I weigh 164. I'll take it. I don't know how I'm gonna reconcile that, because this is probably the scale I will use, but I'll get on both of them every morning, and until further notice, I'll be using my little portable scale. Excuse me. So muscle 40.7, which is in the normal range. Water 44.1, which is in the low. The usual is 45 to 60. Now, if I weigh in the morning, I've peed out a lot. I have to usually stop 5 or 6 or 7 drinking water because I'm up every 2 hours. Protein 16.6, which is in the normal range. It's just at the normal getting into the low. So for my weight loss surgery people, I'm doing okay with protein, but I don't know how they read it. I don't know whether that's what's in my system at the time, so I'll have to figure that out. Visceral fat, which is the fat around my organs, was 10, which I was right on the line between normal and high. And their bone, 3.5%, or 5.7 pounds of me is bone. My BMR, resting basal metabolic rate, 1335. So if I just wanted to lay there and not do anything but breathe, that's how many calories on a good day I could have. Except I've had duodenal switch. I had band first, 95. I had an RNY in 03, and in 09 I had kept the pouch, but then the rest was rewired duodenal switch. So I still have some restriction with really challenging foods like chicken breast, but I get the malabsorption from the DS. What I haven't been able to figure out, and I've talked to my bariatric nurse, but I don't think she'll probably do a whole lot with it. is that I want to move into, after this, I want to move into I got the book Burn the Fat, Feed the Muscle, and they use macros. Well, when I malabsorb everything but simple carbs, how do I adjust macros if I want to build muscle? So nobody yet has been able to give me any information on that. I may just have to play with calorie level, but I'm not good at that. I've tried to get on MyFitnessPal and it just bores the hell out of me. I use it on my phone and, you know, putting in this and putting in that, and I eat all day long, and I don't want to measure. I don't know how many grapes I'm going to eat. You know, it's like, it would be good for me to do more planning and sticking to my plan, which once I'm done with the low calorie diet phase 2 and go into phase 3, there's 3 weeks that you're supposed to do high fat, no carb pretty much, and higher protein, so that you get your metabolism up. Because we've been so low calorie, if we come off the HCG and we don't up our calories, our body will read starvation and your metabolism will shut down. And the whole point of this is to reset our metabolism so our new weight at the end of our low calories is what we carry into the rest of our lives. I'm just praying I can do that this time, you guys. So my BMI is 25.7. My fat, 39.2. 39.2. I know you guys are going to say, where do I put it? Around my middle. Around my middle. And I will do a body shot one of these days, but not today. So I got online to find out. I used 5'8", but I was 5'8" when I was younger. And when I go into the doctor, they measure me and I'm 5'8", but I wear a wig. So, you know, on this scale, you don't get to pick 5'7.5". So I continue to use 5'8", but I may end up switching to the 5'7". Now, when you're an old lady, 55 or over was what it was, and I'm definitely over 55, you get to have more fat because they figure you're getting old, you're getting soft. But they pointed out that if you're very active and ripped, then this won't apply to you. So the one site I went to, average women was 25 to 31. Obese was considered 32%. So essential fat on their scale, 10 to 13. So I'm at the low end of that for my visceral inside fat. Way inside fat. There's something here, I can't read my writing. So if you look at the Jackson and Pollock scale, ideal body fat for my age is 26.3. I'm at 39 point something. So even on a good day, obese is 32%. Ideal for my age range is 26.3, so I got some work to do. I'm just hoping that the HCG is targeting. So I'm looking at muscle. That's kind of fun. 40.7 in the normal range, just over the line into normal. To be able to watch that and the fat number, see what happens. So water said I was 44.1 and it says 45 to 60 is normal. So I'm definitely on the low end of water, but I would be interested, once I figure out if I can get on a second time and not lose my measurement, lose my recording, it would be interesting to get on later in the day after I've had the bulk of my water to see if that changes. So that's my new scale. I have to admit that as far as my HCG food plan, I've been pushing the line. You know, I do MOP because of my weight loss surgery. I get to play with it a little bit, and I have to do 60 grams of whey isolate protein every day. I find that if I keep my protein level up, even when I'm not on a very low calorie diet, it keeps me from swelling if I eat crap. Historically, as I ate crap, I would let go of the protein, and then I would find myself swelling big time. The other thing is that when I do very low carb, then my glycogen stores wear out, and if I do carbs again, they fill up and the water weight goes right back on. But when I'm doing very low carb, I get very constipated. So sometimes I end up eating something that I know is going to zoom right through me because I get scared. I had a really, really, really bad episode in the end of my last round where, I don't know, if you want to private me, I'll tell you about it, but it was just literally falling out of me. I almost plugged, I couldn't get it out, and then it just literally fell. And you know what? I'm supposed to have a shortened intestine. I don't know where all that shit was. You know, I was expecting blue eyes by the time I got done. Anyway, my point being, I've been at 165 for 3 days, so I have been kind of sliding. You know, things I can eat, but I ate too much. Indulged a little much. I haven't cheated, but they've been on the edge, like too many strawberries in the yogurt. You know, have a couple grapes, too many grapes, just those kinds of things. So today, I'm trying, and it's 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I haven't done my evening protein yet. I'm trying to be very, very good. Very, very compliant, because I want to get off the damn 165. Now is about the time that I start playing head games with myself. I've been in the 160s a lot. What happens is I get tired of being on VLCDs, and I call it the HCG two-step. I eat a little bit, and I put some on, and then I'm good for a few days, and I take it off, and then I put it on, and I take it off, and then I get fed up, and I go off, and I don't transition like I'm supposed to for that 3 weeks in P3, and I go way up, because we all know after you've been on HCG, that next 3 weeks, your body is still really sensitive, and I just gain so fast. So, I'm hoping I have a really good reading tomorrow. I would love to see 164 something or lower. But I just I'm nervous. I'm glad I'm vlogging because that seems to be the way I stay accountable, and I'm tapping now into the weight loss surgery community, so I don't have any excuse not to vlog, because even if I'm gaining weight, that's of interest to everybody. And historically, if I start gaining weight, I hide. So, and I've been up and down and up and down and up and down, and you know, that gets old, that gets boring, and I hate to vlog when I'm gaining, but I'm really committed to getting to goal, which my previous low was 153, but I thought 155 would be good. But I've had some skin surgery, so I'd really like to get to 148 and make 160 the oh my gods, and the early 150s, late 140s. I'm 5'8". I'm just a little short of 5'8". So one thing I wanted to share, well, two things. This is one of the blouses I got at HCG Boutique. And when I took it to Florida, it was a little tight, and so I really didn't wear it. But today, it's really too big, so it's going to be going in the hope I never have to wear this again pile. So, for my yogurt, I make my own yogurt in big batches, and then I put strawberries in it with Truvia. But I found this crushed strawberry, and then I put it in I got these little bottles, because one drop, you know, I'm going to run out of time. So, our cooking lady, I'm blanking on her name right now, used to be Mr. Freckles, is Andy, put pudding in her yogurt. I ate too much. So just one drop of this, it's like red, gives me enough strawberry flavor and the color that I can put fewer strawberries, fewer Truvia in it. So I'm finding that pretty successful. So I gotta go. Bye.